Alright, we got a crankshaft here to turn off a big block Chevy Marine engine. So I want to go through step by step of how we're going to do this. So this is not a Callie's crank, by the way. This is just a stock GM crank in a Callie's box from a customer that we do a lot of crankshafts for. So obviously they gave it a quick wash. Looks like it's got some rod bearing damage here on the number 2 rod pin, which would be cylinder 4. So let's mic this thing, take it out of the box. Let's see what we're looking at here. So standard rod size is 2-inch 200, 2-inch 199 for a Chevrolet big block. So let's see what we're dealing with here. We'll start with the worst guy, which appears to be that pin right there. Expected to be, yeah, see how it's out of round, which is what I would expect. I expect all the wear up on the top side here. So 181. Whew. So we're gonna be lucky to clean up 30 under here. Wow. Yeah. 182.3. So I mean, it's like I say, you're on wear. Yes. See, that's 2-inch 197 and 8/10, something like that. So right next door. See over here. See how the mic stays. All right, let's see how out of round this thing is. I don't think we'll catch 20. It'd be close. Probably go 30. Mm, 192. I'm sure the rest of these are probably close. That's 99. 99. 99. Let's check the mains. 2-inch 748. Basically 2 3/4. Yep, 748. 748.2. Oh, this one's got some wear, a little bit. And the rear main's usually about a thou under half. Alright, so now that we know what we're dealing with, we're going to hope 30 cleans it. To be close. 30 should get it. Now, I can almost guarantee you this crank is bent. So when you have a rod bearing failure such as this, I would almost guarantee you that it is bent. So we will check it and then we'll straighten it using the peening method. Because anytime you have a rod bearing that's pounding with all this extra heat, I'll guarantee you this thing's bent. So let's take it over to the crankshaft straightener here. Put some oil on there. Give it a little grease so it doesn't shatter when we're trying to spin it. There you go. Alright, so let's see where we're at here. Tighten her up. Alright, so let's find that bet about 15, see? I've never seen a crankshaft that had rod bearing pin damage like this and the crank be good, as far as not straight or perfectly straight. So I bet I'm out 15. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to strike this at the low side. So we know all the heat and everything is probably right in this area. So we're going to strike it right here in the radius. Okay, striking it anywhere else other than the radius is a complete waste of time. All we're doing is making noise and making my shoulder go bad early. I want to keep my shoulders and elbows right. But yeah, that's definitely 15 thou bent. So what we're going to do is we're going to strike it right here and here, and we'll strike it till we get it right. Take my... Alright, we're just going to use this peening chisel. We're going to go right in there. We're going to take our trusty hammer and let's straighten it. Come over, hit it one more time here. Alright, let's check it. See how we did. I'm sure we made somewhat of an improvement. See, we're within 5. So just that little bit there, we're within 5. Let's find the low side again. Right about there, same spot. So the key here is we want to relax the metal. Now you're probably going to wonder, is like, well, Chris, how the hell could you straighten this with a peening chisel and it's going to stay? Well, believe me, it stays. I had an old timer try to teach me how to do this, so it does work, but we can't grind anything that's bent. So we're not doing our customer a good job, we're not doing ourselves a good job. So we're going to strike it a couple more times in this area. This is a low spot. Alright, recheck it here. Alright. Let's see where we're at here. We'll zero it just for you guys. Normally I don't do this. Do the math in my head. We're within 3, see? Low side right about there, so we'll strike it right around here. Let's see what we got. Tedious process, very interesting metallurgy. Let's say we're within 2. I like to get it within a half or 1 if I can. So right there, we're still a little wacko. Oh. I love it. Look at this shit. Oh, come on, baby. I'm hitting the end here. Hang on. A little bit right there yet. Still a little low. To right there. Like I say, right in the radius on a diagonal. I say striking anywhere else, complete waste of energy. Oh, we're within one, huh? We'll keep going. We got all day, right? Now you're probably wondering what about the marks in there. Well, yes, there might be a mark or two left in the radius, but that's not going to hurt anything. I'd rather have a straight crank than... There you go. I don't know if I can get off this radius here and move over. Three. And a couple more hits. We're within three, but let's see if we can get a little closer. Still about three, huh? Come on, babe, we can get a little bit better. Can't we? Alright, tell you what we're going to do in this case. So right there, we're not really making any changes. So let's strike it down in here. That's the low spot. Let's strike. It's usually in the cheeks, like here, right in here. And that's the low. About two. I'm going to strike right here. Give it a couple hits there. I've found that out in experience. Even though you're focusing on the damage area, sometimes right next door makes it perfect. Boy, we're within one there, aren't we? I'm within one. We're gonna leave it 1,000. I mean, I could have a little wear here too. I didn't spend that much time miking it, but I think that's close enough that we aren't going to screw with it. That's straight enough to grind, so we'll take it to the grinder.